Welcome to the weekend edition of the King Mo Show. Recently, I was down at New Riff Distillery and the Party Source in northern Kentucky. They share a parking lot. The owners of New Riff used to own the Party Source. The Party Source, if you're not familiar with it, it's like the largest liquor store on the East Coast. Something, check my facts on that. But it's big. And at the Party Source, they're not constrained by, I'll say, Kentucky that says you will get this, you will get that. So a lot of places within the U.S., Ohio, Pennsylvania, the liquor stores only get what the state that they're in determines what they'll get. So you get much more variety, free market, at the Party Source. So it's a really cool thing. So after going to New Riff, I was over there. I don't even know what I was looking at the moment. And I heard the shaking of a cocktail shaker. It's probably 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But I heard the shaking of a cocktail shaker. And I'm like, ooh, they're giving away free samples of something. So naturally, I went over to go check it out. And this is a product I never heard of before. Well, okay, first of all, it's vodka. I've heard of vodka before. I've heard of vodka. But really good marketing on this one. First of all, it came in this really, really cool container. And then you would open this up. There's like a really cool booklet in there. But here's what really blew me away. Vodka can be made from lots of things. Essentially, you need something with the sugar to ferment. So typically grains, rice, I've had corn, grape, potato. I can't even think of some of the other ones. I made a list before, but I forgot it now. This one, it's made from sheep's milk. Blacklion. Rare sheep's milk vodka. So when you make cheese, you have leftover whey, and there's sugar in there. And this is in England, in the Cotswold. The farmers, ranchers, not sure which one to call them, they wanted to raise their sheep, and they were making, I guess, milk and cheese, and then they wanted to then take it a step further and use the whey to make vodka. And they went on a path. It's a relatively new product. 2022, I think, was the first year it was released. But yes, this is vodka made from sheep's milk. And the sheep are really pretty. So it's just like all around this, like drinking this is good for the environment because otherwise the whey is a byproduct and a waste product. But just look at those sheep. Look how cute they are. Those are the owners. Their names are, I don't know. It was on here somewhere. Tim and Tia. Tim and Tan? I don't know. But those are the owners. And look how cute that sheep is. Oh, and there was even a baby in there. Look at that guy. Look at those horns. The book has this cool little story in it. Talking, seriously, look at those. Those are so cute. I don't know. They're cute sheep. So, anyways, the guy who's doing the demonstration, he says it's goat milk vodka, and I'm like, what? That doesn't sound good. But being the person I am, I'm obviously going to try it, and I tried it, and it was really good. I mean, I like vodka, but it's not a drink that I would just go to and say, hey, let's sip some vodka. I sipped it over ice, and it was really nice. They made it into a martini, espresso martini. It was really good. They did some kind of peach drink, and it was really good. So this just kind of blew me away. I bought the bottle, not cheap, $50. It's not cheap. So this is premium vodka. I'm generally paying about $25 for a bottle of vodka. So I decided, well, first of all, I wanted to tell everyone about this because this is really cool. And it's even cooler. They started their branching into the U.S. market, and they're focusing on Kentucky because they figured if people down here really enjoy bourbon and really good spirits, they will appreciate a really good vodka. And they're actually looking to try to bring the sheep over here through in vitro fertilization and start raising sheep here and distilling over in the U.S. They've got to build up their market. There's a bunch of other things that all come into play. But I'm telling you, if they do, I am going there and I am going to pet one of these sheep because they are so cute. They got the horns going out there. So cute. Anyways, here's the bottle of vodka. As you can see, I've already been drinking this and enjoying it. But what I've never done is have some of this next to my standby Watershed vodka. Sheep, corn, and apple. Again, you can make vodka from so many different things. As long as there's sugar to ferment, and then you do a bunch of distilling. So I have these are both chilled. So I've got my Blacklion. Sometimes when you smell vodka, it smells like it'll have a harsh smell to it. I think of if it's a really bad one, like rubbing alcohol. But this one, to me, it smells creamy. Maybe because I've been told it comes from milk, which it shouldn't. But there's like a lactic smell to me, some kind of milk to it. Really smooth. There's no harsh aftertaste to it. And to me, it feels creamy on my tongue. I don't feel like a burn or anything like that, but I feel like my tongue has been, like after you drink a glass of milk, how you have that there. Now I'm going to compare to my Watershed. And I know this is a long video, but I'm just really excited by this one. See, and I think this smells sweeter. I believe they're both 80 proof. Yeah, they're both 80 proof. The Watershed is really good. It's a good vodka. Like I said, it's my go-to. I think it's about $25, 22, something around there. But this has more of a sweet and like a bit of a medicine-y smell. Creamy. I feel a little bit of the burn after I take my sip of this. I do not feel it on this. I can drink this one straight. In fact, there's recipe booklet in the back, but most of them are kind of a pain in the butt to make. pain in the butt to make because there's some kind of funky thing. Like they have it's called the Icebreaker. It's their take on a Manhattan. So you have your 2 ounces of the vodka, 2 ounces of vermouth, sweet vermouth. Okay, doing good. 2 bar spoons of dry vermouth. Okay, still doing good. 2 bar spoons of fig liqueur. I do not have fig liqueur sitting around. There's, I guess I probably could make the martini because that one's pretty straightforward. 2 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce of espresso, bar spoon of Demerara sugar syrup. I got brown sugar syrup that I've made, so I can probably get away with that one. Maybe I'll do a reel on that one. But it just kind of goes on, like one of them, English sparkling wine. When was the last time anybody bought an English sparkling wine? 2 ounces, another one, 2 ounces of dandelion and burdock. Never even heard of burdock. I just don't know where these are. So we are going to go for the easiest one. It is called the Black Lion, and it involves Blacklion Vodka, 2 ounces of vodka over a full glass of ice. I can make that one. So I've actually have some vodka that I have sitting in the freezer because it said pulling it from the freezer. In fact, they did say keep it in your freezer so you could just drink it straight. You could drink it straight from the fridge. So give me a moment. I'm going to grab that, be back. And they also said having it with, well, we'll get to that. So it says, imagine this. It pairs well with really good cheeses. I mean, you're coming from sheep, the byproduct of making cheese. I don't happen to have any really good cheeses right now, but I do have some a lovely Havarti slice from Kroger. It's reasonable. But this is the vodka, 2 ounces that had been in the freezer over ice. It's good, and it just confuses me because I don't expect it to be. A little bit of my cheese. Vodka. If you like vodka or you like nice alcohols and you're not going to just like chug this, you I don't think any of the things I buy are made for chugging, but I'd highly recommend trying this. It's really good. It's unique. It's a cool story. They show, again, look at those sheep, how cute they are. They show the timeline, the history of, I gotta start from the correct side, when the family originally bought the farm to when they decided to do all this, getting the sheep from the Swiss mountains. I just really enjoyed this. Look at them. I want one of these. I'm gonna trade my dog in for one of these. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. Cheers.